He did not give a fight. Was he armed? Do you know if he had any weapons on him?
He did not have any weapons on him that I'm aware of.
So was it one of those things where he literally was just kind of picking out Doritos and they came into the 7-Eleven and just grabbed him? Or did they have to track him from the 7-Eleven?
Yeah, well, I was told he was there buying a hot dog, and this clerk recognized him and called 911, and then he left the store and tried to hide nearby, but they were able to track him down with a K-9.
So a canine, and when you say they were able to track him down nearby, whereabouts nearby? Behind the dumpster or out in the woods or behind vehicles or cars or houses, or what'd you hear?
Yeah, I was told that he was hiding under a tarp behind the building. So I don't know all the all the details of how that came to be, but the K-9 was able to track him to the tarp where he was found hiding.
Hiding under a, did you say a tarp or a car?
A tarp, like one of those outdoor things that you put over things, a tarp.
So do you get the sense, and again, I know you're new in this, you're getting as much information sort of as it's happening, but do you get the sense that he had this tarp and this was what he was using maybe to stay out in the elements, or was it just a moment of convenience where something was covered and he climbed under?
No, I think it was just a moment of convenience. That was he saw that and he needed to hide real quick and dove under this tarp to try to get away and hope the officers didn't spot him, but the dog found him.
Who showed up? I mean, I'm assuming that Pinellas County has some amazing officers. I used to watch them on Live PD all the time. Do you think it would have been the sheriff's department that showed up at the 7-Eleven, or would a huge phalanx of officers from marshals to local police to sheriffs, like who would have shown up for that call?
Truthfully, I'm not even sure right now who all was able to make the scene to get there.
But definitely the marshals were there at some point anyway. They took him in from the scene, right?
Oh, the marshals definitely showed up. They've been working on this all day long. Well, since really yesterday when we started getting information, we had come up with a lead that on a vehicle that had, like I said, had been stolen in Greenville, and we were searching for this vehicle and got a hit on it in the down in that Pinellas County area, and a patrolman tried to stop him last night, and he was able to ditch the car and run, but he left most of his possessions that he had with him in this vehicle, and then so he's kind of been apparently just kind of on foot all through the day as deputy marshals and other agencies have all been trying to track him throughout that area.
Did you say a patrolman tried to stop him last night? Give me more details on that. What happened?
Well, it would have been in the wee hours of this morning, and there was a bolo that had gone out that he was in the area, and we had the vehicle description, and patrolman spotted him driving and tried to pull him over, and he was able to ditch the car and run. So he's been on the run throughout the day today. So I've kind of been holding my breath
So
all day long. Today was going to be the day.
yeah, no kidding. And again, there's that smile. I can see it on you, David. So it
Well,
was
it's
one
my
of those
birthday today, so it's
situations.
kind of a good day. So
Is it your birthday?
it is my birthday. I kind of jokingly
Happy
said a couple of days ago
birthday.
that this would be a great birthday gift. So hey, I got it. So.
Well, that is awfully sweet. You should just stop by his cell and let him know that you are very thankful for the gift he gave you today in being captured. Quickly, I just want to ask you about a couple more things there. So he was a runner. He got pulled over in the wee hours this morning, and the patrolman is approaching the car. P.S. One of the most dangerous things that a police officer can do is approach that vehicle. And he was a runner. He took off from the car.
Yeah, he's definitely a runner. He's run. He run from the van. He took off running from there. He ran in North Carolina and was able to get away. He tried to run in Florida and was able to elude for at least a few hours anyway before he was finally captured. So he definitely is he was pretty elusive. He was running, but at some point it had to
I
catch
should
up.
have asked that question. I should have asked that question a little differently. I know he's definitely a runner because the guy's been on the run, obviously, for over a month. But I am still curious in that vehicle stop, right? The the pullover. Did he get out of that vehicle and ditch it right there in front of the patrolman and run into the woods? Is that the ditching? Because we just heard he ditched his car, but we didn't know the circumstances.
I'm not sure all the details, but I know that there was a bit of a car chase, and he was able to get away from law enforcement and then leave the vehicle and go on foot and get away from them sometime early this morning.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.